Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. And this is a bonus episode for my Medieval and Magic series. So if you're tuning in for the very first time and you missed that series, there's about 34 episodes. There's a link to the playlist down in the description, so you can watch me develop the colony from scratch into what you see before you. Pretty formidable fighting force with a few magicians and some special physically adept pawns, not to mention some golems too. But in the final episode of that series, I said that we were going to retire the colony peacefully, of course, in anticipation for the new 1.5 release and the Anomaly DLC, which, of course, I'm going to be starting a brand new series for on day one. So subscribe to the channel for that upcoming release. But I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I'll keep that save file with the colony intact, but let's have a little fun. Let's throw in a bonus episode at the end of the playlist where we actually spawn a bunch of raids and see how the colony does. Will it be destroyed, or will our magicians and fighters hold up against the ultimate assault? So I have gone into the dev commands and spawned 4 different raids here, each one of them more powerful than the last, and bringing us to a total of, I don't know how many pawns on the map, but it's certainly going to run a little bit slow at first. We'll see. We're going to be putting it to the test here, but as soon as I unpause, the enemy will start attacking. Some of them will probably attack themselves too, so we'll see a little skirmish out on the world map first, but eventually they're going to trickle here to our walls. So let's get ready, guys. Unpause things and get going. Okay, new strategy. We are going to spawn the raids in one by one and let them come at us in more of a staggered approach. That way we'll have waves hitting us, and hopefully the game won't run at a snail's pace for the entire fight, maybe just right at the end. But let's see. We've got one, and they're preparing for a while. That's perfect. Let's see if we can spawn another one that will try and attack us right away. Oh, and there it is. Let's see. Oh, of course, they spawned right on top of each other. So these two groups will battle, but this one's attacking immediately, and there are 2 groups here, so maybe that'll work a little bit better. Well, check this out. The first group is approaching the front lines as we speak, and they've got one of their magically gifted pawns right out front. So this guy's a shadow. Yep, we're going to have to take care of him. Okay, our arcane mage Connie has a spell known as Summon, which we are going to use right now to summon this guy to behind the lines, where we've got a little surprise waiting for him. So let's just see. She's got immense range on that spell. She should be able to pick him up and grab him. Oh, there he goes. He's disappeared. And he is right here next to Connie with our 2 melee people standing by. Of course, he's been killed pretty much instantly, which is excellent. Just what we wanted. Alright, we can let things develop a little bit more. We just saw a magical mine go off. I don't see any more magical pawns for the enemy, at least in this group. Of course, there's many more to come, and I've only got 3 raids on the map now, but I've started spawning them by house. So these are all members of the same house now. That way they won't fight each other out there on the map, and instead they'll make their way right to us. But oh, looks like the first wave is being repulsed quite well. We haven't even had to break out the animals yet, and they're already fleeing. Very good. Ooh, who just used polymorph? I'm not sure about that one, but, well, like I said, this group, I think they're pretty much done for. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, you can see picking up the tail in there. You can hear the growling of our sentinels. We got a few more tricks up our sleeve, too, in form of different elementals we can cast. We're getting the armored guys, the slower moving, more heavily armored types coming up. Oh boy, you know what? Let's go jump over here to Bear real quick. He's our sniper. I've got his anti-armor turned off, so I'm going to right click to check that. That'll turn that on auto cast essentially. Now he can take some anti-armor shots at these guys here coming up. So far, no magic pawns. Let's pause things and check our walls just over here to the east. Make sure, okay, everything's pretty good. Just a bunch of corpses lining the walls. And if we look, oh yeah, we got a big old fat surprise coming at us. I think the original raid here is a non-Hausian or non-Hessian house raid, so they're going to get swamped. But once these two groups wipe out whoever's in here, they're going to be coming up and knocking on our door. And there they go. The first raid of House Hess has been thwarted and pushed away. We barely had to even cast any magic. Looks like the raiders up here have finally broken. That means the majority of the House Hess group will come towards us now, but I don't think any of them are going to escape this. Maybe one might slip by, but I think this turkey right here has a better chance of surviving than these guys do. Looks like the second raid is going to have to crawl over the fiery remains of the previous one to get to us, but it's another relatively small part of a larger raid, so these guys might get torn up pretty easily too. Of course, I say easily, but the strength of our front line has come from many battles, much magical and martial training, so nothing's been easy up to this point, I will tell you that. Okay, so they are all funneling in right through this point just like we want them. Looks like our little sentinels coming up to greet them. I'm kind of trying to keep that spell on cooldown with our Geomancer. Some of them look like they're thinking that they're trying to use some unusually clever tactics. I guess these guys are going to go and flank us, but they're probably going to end up getting retreated before they manage to get to our secondary door. We'll see how it goes. Yep, they can't stand against us. I think they're going to try and hit us over here. We'll see, though. Let's take a peek to the north. Oh, here comes the bigger group. This is the one I'm really looking forward to. Takes them just a little bit of time to funnel through here. And, of course, they had to deal with the Neanderthals that were standing in their way. But now it looks like we've got a serious challenge coming to our front. Looks like those unusually clever tactics didn't work out too good for you there, dweeb. What do you think on coming at me with a name like that? But the good news is, or the bad news, however you want to look at it, the first real challenge is here. Oh, and we got another mage or some sort of gifted pawn right up front. They love to lead the way, don't they? Oh, crap. One of our non-violent pawns has gone into a murderous rage. Starry, I need you to take him out. She can't do anything to him. That's all right. We'll send power over here just to take down Darklight. No worries, no worries. A little bit of internal conflict. We'll deal with that so that we can focus on the true challenge here. Now, of course, with our arcane mage, we can teleport Gwen over here. What is she, by the way? Body Piercer. Chronomancer. Oh, we were trying to get one of those the whole playthrough, but it just didn't end up happening. Nonetheless, looks like in our final moments, we have a Chronomancer show up. I'm not sure. Looks like she's changed her mind. She's backing off. Come back, Gwen. Come back. Oh, these unusually clever tactics, man. They always end up biting on. Oh, Darklight. Did you get taken out, bro? Where'd you go? Oh, he ran into the prison to attack our latest captive. I should have just let him have at him. Okay. They're coming around now in a bigger group here. I think we're just going to pull out a little bit so we can get a good look at all the front lines. And our turret's still up here. Sully, where are you? Oh, yeah, she's got no more mana, but I do have some mana potions, so I'll have her consume that right now. And let's get one of these elementals. Oh, she can't summon it. Shoot. Well, we'll just do another defensive pylon then. Those things always draw the fire of the enemy. Oh, Rooster 2 has died, guys. Just what I feared would happen. Okay, okay, Connie's throwing around her magic missile. It's like a machine gun at this point. Fully leveled up those magic missiles. You can't sleep on the Huntress either. She's over here tossing out this arrow storm like it's just candy. Candy on Halloween. Oh, look at this casualty. Dead man walking right here. Zombie King had a mental break while he was standing on our front lines. Couldn't hack it, unfortunately. Poor Zombie King. He's wandered out into the front. And he's probably going to get attacked. Now is the time for our flesh golems to truly come up and step up here. So, as you can see, I've got our doors open, but the wall of flesh is standing between us and certain oblivion right now. Oh man, they took out that turret, didn't they? Damn. Okay. That's okay. We've still got a Geomancer up our sleeve here. Emerald, what do you got for me? We can do the earthen hammer, but... Oh, whoa. What's going on over here? Are they trying to steal stuff? Sometimes if there's so much loot on the ground, the raiders will just, you know what? They're just going to steal that and leave, they say. But that's all right. You know what I'll do? I'll just spawn another raid. Oh, yeah, just what we needed. The latest raid is coming in hot, and they're coming in fast. Looks like there's a few gifted pawns amongst them. Hopefully they won't be tempted by the loot from their dead allies and just decide to steal what they can and leave. But let's warp over to our front lines real quick and make sure everybody's still alive. Yep, this group here, they're still coming at us. Again, they're trying to use these unusually clever tactics, aka let's go straight up the middle and just take all the damage right to our faces. But, you know, hey, sometimes that strategy has worked in history. Probably not today, but maybe. Let's just see what happens. Pull back a little bit. Oh, looks like part of the group has retreated. That's so sad. So sad. Now, Zombie King, he's still, I think secretly, he's just luring them. He's not actually mentally broken. This is just a ploy. He's the bait. He's volunteered himself to be the ultimate bait here. Oh, look at Darklight. Pause it. He went from Manhunter to Man Down almost, at least. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we've come to a snail's pace. We should pull back, just let things develop a little bit here. I wish I could speed it up, but this is the maximum that the speed will process. Oh man, Zombie King has just been downed. The real tragedy is that he left a mana potion sitting out there in the middle of the front. So we're going to have trouble getting to that. Hey, check it out. Neil wants to join us in addition to 19 hives. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll accept that. Neil, he'll be a good addition, I think, to the late colony. And a bunch of insect hives. It's like rotting away from the inside, essentially. It's what happens when a colony goes on too long. The corruption gets to it. Oh, another member of the fighting colony has fallen. Well, not technically. He's just gone on a little mental break here. So goodbye, Blitz. Thanks for your addition. We appreciate your help while it was there. We're still just picking off a few of the stragglers here, coming straight up the middle. No real challenge. Waiting on that big group. We know it's about to arrive. I might spawn another one, hoping that they hit us from the south, too, simultaneously. Well, now will you take a look at that? Neil has joined us, and he's a little one. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Neil. Your name kind of threw me off there a little bit. So did your outward appearance, your hairstyle, all that stuff. But either way, Neil is a priest. Isn't that fancy? Another one of the classes we did not see during the main playthrough. But I have my doubts that Neil will make it to our front here. I don't know. I did spawn another raid, and it's coming in from the side, so we're about to get walloped, but yeah, that's what we wanted, right? All right, let's go up back to the front and just witness the carnage here. Oh, there goes Blitz. Why do all the mentally broken pawns wander right out into certain doom? Okay, well, our impid monk just went on a murderous rage, so he had to be arrested and put in prison while we await the raid. But I'm going to immediately release him, and hopefully we can just recruit him again. He'll be pretty grumpy from after being in prison, but as long as he can take that rage out on the enemy, that's all I care about. All right, Power, get back up here. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and set him to be released. And why don't you go ahead and do that for me, sir? Alright, let's take a look. Where's everybody at? Oh yeah, they're starting to come around the corner now, folks. Oh, we got another pawn right in front of us. Our magically gifted pawn right at the front. So we'll try and teleport them. You know what? Connie's ability can probably reach. Let me pause it here. We got a lot of people who are about to go mentally broken, but we're just trying to hold out. In fact, I should probably activate some of these things here. Summon, there it is. Oh, Connie needs more mana. Well, guess what? She's got a mana potion just for this point. Oh my god, just as I was about to summon the shadow, she disappeared into a purple haze. Where has she gone to? I have no idea, but man, those shadow pawns are pretty slippery, aren't they? Oh crap, Kaz and Power, what the hell are you two doing? Get back inside. Well, that's okay, that's okay. As long as she's not actively throwing out spells. Oh, Neil just died. Yeah, I kind of knew that would happen. Consumed by the shadows. Did she teleport all the way back to where Neil was? Huh, what a loser. Okay, here comes the main raid right around the corner. I've said that before. They just keep staggering on. Okay, Kibby. I think it is time for her to release the animals. Let them come right on out here. I don't really want to leave these doors open or anything like that, but looks like we might have to send her out. Just so the animals get triggered on our opponents. Alright, here we go. Again, going for that classic strategy, straight up the middle, but what else are they going to do, right? And at this point, they do have the numbers. They might actually be able to overwhelm us. We can see just an endless stream coming from over here. Come on, Kibby. I hope you haven't forgotten how to operate a door here. Alright, there she goes. Release the animals. Oh, that's definitely going to draw some of their attention away. Looks like we got a few pawns making it right up to the front doors. Let's just see how these big meat shields hold up. Observe this for a moment. Throw down some thunder, Kaz. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't have done that so close to the front. Alright, I think everybody came out uninjured. Well, spoke too soon. Hen number 4 has died. Look at this. Yeah, just get yourselves all clustered right here in an easy to shoot at pile. I love it. Maybe we should look for any more magically gifted pawns they have and see if we can't get Connie to summon them forth. Oh, is that their shadow pawn? Look, their shadow pawn's downed. Wow. The guy next to him has no head. Ooh, that's gruesome. Alright, unpause it. Oh, look at that. The fight is happening. The Thrumbo has finally entered the battle, folks. And don't forget, too, if we were to look back over to the east, there is another huge raid just milling about, waiting to set in on us. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they've got a plan, apparently. And I'm going to guess it's to go straight up the middle. Oh, there's some magic being thrown out over here. Yeah, Chris just had a crisis of belief, but that's no big deal to me. Oh man, I shouldn't open this side door up. These guys might actually break through. They're getting a large cluster. It attracted basically half the raid over there. Oh, I just noticed green guy. Do you think we can get Connie to summon him? Connie, does your ability reach this far? Ah, she's out of mana again. Damn it. Well, the flesh beasts seem to be holding their own here. The golems, I should say. They're doing pretty well, but we do have Kaz and Power standing behind them. I think I'm going to shift Blade, who is our Blade Dancer. Move him on down here. Oh, big lag spike here. Hold on. All right. Move him on down here just in case. Oh, no. Hero. Yeah, we'll put him right as a final barrier to this huge group that started to collect right down here. What are we looking at here? And what the hell are you wearing, sir? What is that? Looks like a hyena pelt. What do we got? What do we got? A gladiator. That's pretty amazing. And I have no idea what this item is. It is a hyena pelt. Wow. Really well designed animation there, or sprite. I was able to pick out and tell exactly what that was. Oh no, Oyster just got slammed by some sort of blue wave. Chris has had a crisis of belief. Who would blame him at this point, right? Oh, the number of pawns we've got standing are pretty few. Ooh, she's regenerated a little mana. Let's pop out that. Still no elemental. That's unfortunate. Oh, but that reminds me. I think Beetle. Oh, yeah, he's got this amazing ability right here. This might actually turn the tide. Allow that second raid time to come over and attack us. Can you please summon it? Come on, silly. Okay, there we go. Beetle is summoning us a elemental portal, basically, and it's just going to spew forth defenders for us. Yeah, at this point, I probably should have moved him to the south, but the Thrumbos, you know, they're pretty tough fighters. This is the kind of chaos I wanted here, though. What happened? Oh, Chris has died. Well, Chris, that was your own fault. Look, we did it. We broke them. All right. So Beetle's got his portal just about to come through, which is good because it looks like they're trying to retreat through the front door here, which is always a classic move for the AI. And there's that portal. Okay, so that's good news because, like I said, we've got a group. Oh, I missed the notification, but it looks like they're on their way. Man, this has been quite a fight, hasn't it, man? Well, there's man for you, but he is leaving right now. And as you can see, a big old group of his friends are just starting to arrive. So let's see. We've got friends of our own, though. The elementals, I saw one of them running around down here to the south. I don't know how he got all the way from up here to down there so quickly, but oh boy, this might be the group that does it. I don't know. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised by how well we've held up this far. This has turned out to be a longer video than I anticipated. I thought it would be just one big swipe. But some of that is just because spawning the raid, this many raids, is a little bit awkward and taxing on the PC. So it slows things down a little bit, but just gives us more time to observe the fun and the excitement. I tell you, these wands have done so much work this entire series, not just today in this fun little bonus episode, but oh, there go the elementals. Hey buddy, you're on the wrong side of the wall. But no, the wands, they're incredible. And just immense range, and they will kill with just a few bolts. One of the better weapons I've seen added. Of course, I didn't see the full list of magic weapons, so we've got a lot more to go with this RimWorld of Magic, and as promised, I do plan on another Medieval and Magic series some point in the future, after we've all had our fill of the Anomaly DLC, that is. Oh, here comes the big group. Seems like it's getting a little darker out, too. Sun is starting to set here, not just on the colony, but on the day itself. This might be the raid that does it, but just in case, I think I'm going to hurry up and spawn another one. Okay, well, we've got fresh groups coming in from the north and the south. Both, well, all three of them are going to be sapping our walls this time around. So that's the ultimate weak point. Up to this time, all the raiders have been attracted to our open front doors. But that group that I just summoned, they're going to go straight for the walls. So that could be the final nail in the coffin. I don't know. Let's just see what happens with this group right here. Oh boy, well, looks like we lost our first flesh golem. Held up pretty well, didn't they? Oh no, Cole has died. What got Cole? Shadow. Oh, I should have known that pesky Shadow Mage. Still out there hunting our colonists. At some point in the future, when I start a new playthrough, I'm going to be looking out for the Shadow Mage and the Chronomancer. That was another one that was highly recommended by you guys. So, let's go ahead and accelerate time here, just like a Chronomancer would. and see what happens. Well, I think we have passed the point of no return for this little colony. That was quite an end fight, and surprisingly, we still do have one or two pawns left standing, but like I said, this is probably going to do it. We'll call it quits here. I hope you guys enjoyed this action-packed little bonus episode just for fun. Like I said, I've still got that peaceful save file, so in theory, we could continue on with this colony, but again, if you guys are new and you want to see me start off fresh and build to this point, go ahead and check the description below for that playlist, and I've got many more RimWorld playthroughs for you to check out in the meantime while you wait for the new update. But anyway guys, once again, there will be a brand new series coming very soon after the posting of this video, so subscribe to the channel, hit that like button for me guys, leave me a little comment down below for the algorithm, and of course, as always, I will see you on the next one.